Repeat it. Let me see. What does it say? What was it? Say
I
it.
don't know if Bree's belly, her baby belly is bigger or her butt.
Her booty.
It's her booty.
Yes.
Shout out Bree.
Shout out to Bree Bree
And her baby. And her
and
baby.
her
baby.
baby. And her baby daddy. And all of life.
Yes.
And Jessica and Natalie.
Yes. We made it.
Hello.
We're here.
They were supposed to be the first podcast, but then we
We had
busy lives.
Life
a
happens.
busy schedule.
So I actually think it's better because now I'm more experienced.
Okay.
You know?
I appreciate
Really
it.
good. Yes. So who's your sponsor?
Okay. Alyssa Vegan Cookies.
Uh-huh.
I need you to sponsor me. I've been eating these for the last 10 years of my life every day without fail.
10 years.
And Dunkin' Donuts coffee.
Such as it was like 10. She's been having that. And Dunkin' Donuts.
And Dunkin' Donuts.
Angela
Best.
loves Dunkin' Donuts too.
It's the best coffee.
So good.
I don't know.
You don't drink coffee. You don't drink coffee.
Yeah, just regular black coffee. Whatever. Coffee's coffee for me. Yeah. Annie, how are you ladies?
Doing good.
You're
We just,
good.
Yeah.
just worked out.
How was the workout?
It was good.
Better
Push.
than what I thought.
Right? It wasn't
I
that
thought
bad.
we were going to be here a very long time.
Like an hour?
At least. It was half that. Not
Yeah.
bad. Not bad.
Yes. But you did good. Yeah.
Not bad.
We teamed up, so
If you think Jessica's going to be here for an hour, it's usually 15 minutes.
it's true. Or 5.
And then we're dying.
Yeah.
She's fine. But we're dying. All right, so we're going to talk a little bit about nutrition and you guys like CrossFit journey, a little bit of it. So we're going to start with the first question. What got you guys into CrossFit? You can start on that if you want.
Me?
Yep.
I don't know if I've shared, well, maybe I've shared this before. I actually, when I was going through my separation and my divorce, I got invited by a friend, and that was the year that I was saying yes to everything. I had never
Okay.
even heard about CrossFit, never even thought about doing it. And I went in there. I remember my first couple workouts, I would cry during the workouts, and then I got addicted, and here I am. That was in 2016.
Love it.
That's
I'd
a
be-
good way to put it.
I
I
would-
cried now.
I would be rowing and like tears coming down. I made my first CrossFit friend like that. She's like, "Are you okay?" I'm like,
That is
"I'll
awesome.
make it." Her name's Liz. Shout out Liz.
I love it.
Yeah.
Great story.
Yes.
Yes?
I was in college. It's really not such a great story. I was
It's okay.
bored going to the gym, and
Yeah.
I think it was 2014, and I started going, and I was awful at everything. During the open, there was a max lift, and my clean and jerk was 75 pounds.
Woo, that's mine
Yes,
now.
let's
That's
go.
mine now.
Natalie doesn't even have a jerk.
I don't even have the
Right,
jerk
just
part.
a clean. But yeah, I don't know. I liked it. I took to it. It took me a long time to build strength and get good, and here we are 11 years later. Yeah,
Love
crazy.
it. How about
She's tiny but mighty.
yes.
Oh, yeah.
What about like your first has it changed? Like since the first times you guys started to now, like the why you do it? Like do you just do it the same reason? Has it changed for your health? Something like that. Has it changed like why you doing it now?
I feel like for me, when I first started, I mean, once you get the ball rolling and you get into it, CrossFit becomes pretty addicting, obviously very competitive. It's easy to get wrapped up in the competition. And a couple years ago, I was very competitive in it, and that was my goal, was performance and competition. And life happens, a lot of things happened. In addition to, I herniated a disc in my back, and I realized not worth it. And in general, life just changed. And then I came here and just working out for fun. And this is the best, strongest I've ever been. So
That's cool.
now it's for fun,
Yep. For life.
for life.
For life.
Lifestyle. I like it. What about you, Nat?
For me, can you repeat that question
Is
again?
it the
I was looking
same?
into your eyes.
Well, no, it's okay. Is it the same reason? Like, right? You started because you were going through a hard time and stuff. Has
Okay.
it changed through the years?
Oh,
Now, like,
definitely. obviously after going through all of that, it helped me go through that process that I had. It was a life-changing process for me. And now I feel like this is the first time in my life, like CrossFit itself, where I actually set goals.
Okay.
Right? And so it's just helped me become more structured, and also the fun part of it and the community part of it. So the reason why is just I think it helps me overall with my mental health. I love the way that I feel. I love the way that I look. I feel very confident in myself. You know, now that I'm 38, I feel better than I did in my 20s. So
Wow, I thought you were 28.
chop 10 years off of that. Yeah, I think obviously I just love it. I love that I can always set some kind of a different goal, and that's what keeps me coming. So.
I love it. I like how it when you think you're fit, they throw a workout in there that makes you humble.
Yeah,
And you're
Oh,
like,
yeah.
what just happened?
I
thought
get
it was
humbled every day.
And even now, after doing it as long as we have,
Yes.
it's not like it's not easy. Every workout is still hard, it's still challenging, but just maybe in a different way or how you approach it and how much you allow that workout to maybe bother you at the end of the day. Because I remember when I first started, say my workout went terrible, that was it. My whole day was like, oh, I can't believe that workout went that way. But now I'm like, all right, whatever.
Fine.
Yeah.
You
Go
made
home
it.
and eat dinner.
Yeah, like, I like that. That's good.
Very important. The food part.
Right.
Yes.
Like, you know what? I'm going to have a great meal after this. It's
And
fun.
I think more it should be used to help your life, right? Like it's okay to have those bumps in the road here at the gym because we're gonna have those out there
Right.
throughout our life. So
Absolutely.
that's a good thing. All right, awesome. What about your first workout experience? How was that? Your first? Do you even remember? I remember mine.
I remember my first week. I mean, I was a mess. I don't From the clothes and the shoes that I was wearing. I don't
Oh,
even know.
that is what kind of shoes were you
It
wearing?
was just
Explain.
like regular, like, I don't know, probably Brooks or something. I did running shoes doing, lifting weights.
Oh my
It's unknown.
God.
I tried it today and it did not work out, so I
Yes.
changed.
That is a huge
CrossFit
difference.
clothes has evolved very much from 11 years ago, and I'm super appreciative of
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. LSKD sponsor her.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's my sponsor.
Yes, there you go.
That's
LSKD.
Please.
So I remember like wearing basketball shorts
Oh,
and
Like the 9-inch
Yes.
ones, past your knees.
yes, and like
that's your knee.
basketball shoes, long socks. Yeah, it
Your
was.
chicken socks.
Yes, it was so bad, so bad. But yes, then Lululemon came around and
Right.
sponsor.
I still don't own anything Lululemon,
Oh.
so if you want me in your clothes,
Don't you have those
Right
shorts?
and true.
What are those?
these are CRZ.
Oh,
Amazon
okay.
sponsored me too. I need a lot of sponsors.
Man.
I want a lot of
I need a
sponsors.
Lulu
We're
one
all
too.
for sale, guys. We're all for sale here. Anything.
A walking
Anything
ad.
goes. We tattoo ourselves everywhere.
Yeah.
Whatever. We do
Lulu,
it all.
LSKD.
Yeah.
Sponsor me.
But that is funny. So first workout experience, I remember I did like a tryout. I used to do
I did too, yeah.
like a little man. It was like barrel crawls, wall ball sit-ups, and wall ball sit-ups, barrel crawls, and you went over there. I think you did push-ups on the other side, something like that. And I used to do mountain biking like 12 hours, 24 hours, and I was like, man, this is nothing. This is like 7 minutes. What the fuck? So I threw up everywhere.
You got humbled.
Everywhere.
We're humbled.
Oh my God, I remember that, and I get out, and I go to the guy, sign me up. Like that.
I'm
Vo-
in.
with vomit.
With vomit.
All saliva, drop drool. Yes, sign
in
me up.
between throwing up.
I
me up,
could
please.
not believe it. Yes,
funny.
and that's intensity for you, right? Like 12 hours, you can go fast all the time, but
Yeah.
7 minutes,
Very
yeah,
different.
Very different.
very, very different. That's when the hook. I got hooked. Hooked.
Yeah. Chasing
Yeah.
stimulus.
All
different.
right, what keeps you guys coming back?
This is literally part of my life, part of my day. I don't like to say that, no matter what and no matter how. Now I listen to my body.
That's good.
Back in the day, it doesn't matter what's going on. I'm going to go to the gym. I listen to my body now, but it's literally part of my life. Like,
That's good.
once you get into the routine of it, and that's usually the hardest part is just starting the routine.
Yeah.
And then once you're in it for as long as we have, the next thing on your list for the day.
What was that always like that for you? That you had it, maybe that it became part of your routine, or was it more like it evolved?
It's always been like that, but I think
Okay.
that's just my personality.
Okay.
Like I'm very type A.
Okay.
Me too.
Okay.
get along.
Planning things 6 months in advance.
I'm a big planner.
I'm very type A, and I thrive out of structure and routine and organization, and that's just something that I like. And
Yeah. How can someone that's not type A become type A? Can it happen? I don't know. I'm just cool.
I mean, it's all about habits, right? But I don't know if they can necessarily turn into type A. I don't know.
I think everyone can have maybe like both tendencies. I want to think I maybe have some type B tendencies, that I'm not so neurotic about things.
Yes.
But I think, and of course, like using our gym as an example, maybe you come for the workout, but maybe you come because there's a group of people that you like at a specific class, or there's a coach you come for, or just it's kind of like an escape from your day. And maybe the workout at first may not bring you in.
Yeah.
You'll see on the board like running and burpees, and people are like, oh my God, no.
Yeah.
But you're like, oh, so and so is going to be there. Let me just go. We'll hang out. And then by the end of it, you feel pretty good about.
We have like 20
Good.
group chats, so.
So that's great. So the community part, the
Yeah.
people, the coaches, and then also the how you feel after.
Right.
It's always good.
There's
no matter
always
what.
going to be a reward.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about you, Nat?
What was the
What
question?
keeps you coming back?
What was the question? I told you this is gonna happen.
Oh, no.
I would say the people. Obviously, a lot of people already know I live really far, and I do make the drive here every single day. This is the top of my priority list, and nothing comes in the way. If something does come in the way, it has to be like someone's death or something. I don't know, but I'm here all the time, 6 days a week.
Yeah.
And I don't let anything get in the way of that. I'm also type A personality, and I thrive off structure. And so, if anything tries to come in I don't let it.
Okay. Is that, can that be like a little unhealthy?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Ha-
Yes.
Explain
Yes.
more.
And well, yes, but like the days that I've gotten injured, right? Maybe I shouldn't be here. But then what I loved about this place and what kept me coming back was I remember like the first month, I don't remember what it was, but I couldn't move my shoulder. And you made a whole workout for me on the bike.
Yeah.
And I sweat so much. And I'm like, all right, he's telling me to keep coming back
Yeah.
so that I can keep moving, right? And I kept coming back. And so it's things like that. It's like, yeah, maybe I shouldn't be here, but I'm scaling everything, or I'm doing a completely different workout and I'm still moving my body. I love moving my body. I love how I feel when I'm moving my body. If I sit home all day and do nothing, I hate that more than actually coming in here. And yeah. So.
Good. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. All right. Now we're going to go a little bit into
About to get deep.
challenges or milestones. All right. So, hardest movement or workout?
Snatches for me.
Okay.
I can't go past the 97, and I think now I'm back down to 65. I don't know. I think I muscle everything. I muscle everything, and so I'm always in pain.
Okay.
And when I think I'm getting good again, then I do something to mess it up again, and it's usually snatch related.
Okay. All right. So, okay, we'll keep that in mind. I'm going to think of something. Yes.
Handstand walks.
Yes. But I saw you worked out very well
were
the
good,
other
though.
day.
I did. And these last couple of days,
Yeah.
they've probably been the best that they have been. But when I first started learning them, I had one really bad fall.
Yeah.
I could do all this other crazy stuff here. I'll throw myself over the rings, handstand push-ups, I'm fine. And then just put me upside down with nothing there, and I go into full-blown panic mode that I'm going to fall and something is going to happen. But it used to really get in my head and it would bother me, but now it's like, okay,
Yeah.
I'll
Again,
make it work. It's fine. I mean,
for fun, right? You're
it's
doing it
for
for fun.
Right,
Yes.
right. Like this is not my make or break.
Yeah.
Everything is fine.
Yeah.
I'll be good.
Yeah, I think when I saw you on what was it, Thursday? No, Wednesday. Yeah, it was Wednesday.
Yeah.
You looked very way relaxed.
Yes.
Like you were more like,
I
yeah,
did notice
whatever. If
that.
it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. And you were
Yeah.
like, that kind of like gave you the little click where I know how to fall if I fall. Like,
Maybe it's
Yeah.
because you
Yeah.
partnered with me. Because I'm like, if you want to go, take your time, do what you want to do. And you did look very relaxed, though. I did
Yeah.
notice that.
Yeah.
So that's
And that's like changing our mindset about things and going into it. And if you're already preemptively nervous about it and you're anticipating it and you're like, oh my God, this movement, it's probably not going to go so great. But changing your mindset about it helps a lot. Yeah.
what about when people think like everything comes easy? Like, so I hear like for Little Nat, she looks so jacked. She looks so like good, and then for Jess, obviously, fucking like finishes
Yeah,
everything in
should I
3
bring up
minutes.
my list of
Right? Like everything is like, oh, 2 minutes, yeah, I'm done. So, but
not
it's not right. Like, explain what you guys.
consistency.
There you go. Like, think of like all the things that
Yes.
you work for this to happen.
That cannot be like more true. Just if I think back now, you asked me earlier. Since 2016, I've been doing this. I didn't look like this until what, a year ago maybe.
Yep.
And I feel like once I brought, and I know we're gonna talk about this after, but once I brought the nutrition aspect into this, that was a game changer. Because I could be in here 7 days a week like I was at one point, and it wasn't until I changed my eating habits that I started looking the way that I look now.
Love it.
Yeah.
For
Yes.
sure. Yeah, I mean, especially when it comes to just the CrossFit aspect, like I had said before when I first started, I was not good at
Yeah.
anything, nothing. And I worked really, really hard, and I did a lot of the things that nobody wants to do, all of the boring accessory stuff, doing the long EMOMs of like 20-minute work, resting, and repeating it, and just like making myself a slave to the clock,
Yeah.
which there are some workouts that I'm like, I need to go to the hospital. Like, I'm really exhausted right now. But, I mean, it paid off. To now, I don't train like that anymore. I come in, I do the class, and
But you
I'm
did years
just
of
as
the.
fit,
You
but
did
I
years.
did that, and like once you really put in the time and the work, and you build a really good foundation, it's not just gonna go away. I mean, it can, unfortunately, if like something bad happens and you're out for X amount of time, but for the mass majority,
When
we're
you
gonna
had
keep
your
it.
injury on your back, were you completely out of the gym, or did you still come in to do extra work?
I did just rehab.
Rehab work.
So
Yeah.
I went to PT. That's helped me. I did exclusively rehab for like 6 months.
Yeah.
I didn't do any
So any-
CrossFit
no
workouts,
Metcons,
no
yeah.
Metcons, nothing. I couldn't even like tie my shoes.
Oh my
It was
God.
really bad. Everything's fine, thank God. But
Everything's gonna be fine.
But mentally, that's
I was about
almost
to ask.
something what I like needed.
Yeah,
Like I sucked to go through, but I learned a lot from it.
that's good.
Yeah.
And but you still, it's not just physical therapy. Like it's still like work, like right? Like you still did a lot of work with it.
Yeah, I mean, my focus was to loosen myself up and get the muscles figuring out how to work again, and then not starting completely from square one of strength, but really starting over. That like my numbers, all my PRs, I was like, I'm never gonna do that again. I'm never gonna do toes to bar. I'm never gonna do burpees again.
Yeah.
And now I'm doing that.
Now
and
we can't
more.
keep you off the rig.
I love it. That's great. Good stuff. All right. Favorite PR, like or personal record, like something that you guys, personal milestone, like running a marathon, anything like that.
I don't know if it's my favorite, but I finally have dubs.
That's good.
That took me.
Nice.
I started working on them here. I
Yeah.
didn't never start work. I never worked on dubs prior to coming to Life, and Cami would push me a lot at the beginning, like the first year that I was here, and people have come in and out, and and Rose, shout out Rose, she's He's in DC now.
Yep.
Yeah. And the trick was like I would push myself, even if it was, let's say there was 50 that we had to do, I would do 10, but I would work hard on those 10.
Okay.
And then now I can say that that's definitely
Get
something
it.
I know how to do now.
Perfect.
Yeah.
That's a huge one. Yeah, and it's always like in the open. It's always every week basically in the
Right.
workout.
My first
That's a good thing.
open, I had them, and I think I got like 10.
Yes.
But it took me the whole workout
Yeah,
to get the
but
10.
you did.
But I was so proud of that, and yeah.
That's awesome.
It took me 4 years, so if I could do it, I was talking to somebody about this the other day. He's like, I'm not gonna do it, and I'm like, if you don't push yourself to do it, if not, then you're never gonna learn how to do it.
Yep. Yes.
What was the question?
Fa-
My
fa-
favorite PR.
Yeah, favorite PR or milestone. It doesn't have to be a PR. It could be like you ran a marathon or something.
I think, well, CrossFit, I always felt good about when I was able to hit like very heavy weights
Okay.
in the middle of a Metcon.
Okay.
That was always a goal of mine, to be able to RX everything, and then even more so was to be able to hit those heavier weights. So this was a couple years ago. I PR'd my squat clean in the middle of a workout
That's
with
the
a
best.
bunch of other stuff going on, and I PR'd, and I'm like,
Yes.
What was the
no
number?
way. 190.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
Yeah. It was not captured on video.
Nothing.
So it didn't actually happen.
It never is. It never is.
But yeah.
Well,
in
no,
the
yeah,
middle,
that's
it's
good. Yeah, I usually PR like that. Like I had to do like a 10-minute EMOM or something like that to hit the
And that's
heavyweight.
Yeah,
your
warm.
mindset too. Like you're a little bit exhausted. You're thinking about a couple other things, and you're like, all right, let me just, I'll try it.
Go for it.
And then I did it. I'm like, oh my god, this is super
Awesome.
cool.
Any are you like looking to hit that again or
My
like-
lifetime goal is a 205
Okay.
squat clean.
okay?
We'll see. There's still
Perfect.
time.
Yeah,
I'm
of
still
course.
here.
Oh,
I'm
100%.
still alive. I'm
You're
still
young.
here.
Yes. We're getting younger, not older.
Oh yeah.
I feel younger every day.
I love it. All right. How has CrossFit influenced your life outside of the gym?
Every aspect.
Tell me one.
Yikes. I don't even know.
Let's go with work. How has it helped you at work?
Well, because I started to learn how to set goals here, now I can actually take that to my job and also set goals there.
Okay, that's great.
So I do like that. That's as far as the work aspect. I don't.
Yeah, that's good. That's
yeah,
a good
I
answer.
think that's-
Yeah, really good.
that's
Yes.
Yeah. In the gym, I'm pretty zoned in, and my mindset is pretty, very focused, and I'm very purposeful when I'm here. And I feel like outside of the gym, I'm like that in
Yeah.
almost every aspect. Definitely work. I'm very similar mindsets that this is what I need to do, and I'm gonna do it, and I'm gonna do it well, and
Love it. Love it. All right. Nutrition and recovery.
Oh,
oh yeah.
Oh.
this is what we're here for.
All right. So how your eating habits have they changed? Let's go from the past 10 years.
Absolutely.
Tell me.
Absolutely.
Tell me how.
Even my eating habits even changed from, we did the nutrition challenge in January.
Okay.
Now I'm eating more whole foods, and I've seen how my body has transformed now. And like I've been doing macros since I started here.
Yeah.
Why? Because I started asking questions. I was very intrigued by it. That's one of the things that I did love about this gym, where it didn't feel like such a, like every time I asked a coach, I was given the information, right? And it was, nobody was trying to keep anything from me. It was like, okay, this is what we know, and we all kind of like grew up and learned together.
Yeah.
I ask a lot of nutrition questions. A lot.
I love it.
Her, said, you, everybody.
Awesome.
But just, yeah, it's changed a lot. And it like I mentioned earlier, I think that was like the missing piece that I needed for myself. Like once the nutrition hit, yeah. Like I track macros. Like even if I go out to eat, I'm still tracking.
Yeah.
I track everything. I want to know. I don't want to think back and be like, why do I feel the way that I feel? No, it's because I went out and I ate this and did that.
Yeah, I was like telling people being in control of your life.
Right.
Like that's
I'm a control freak,
Yeah.
and so I can't control anybody but myself. And
Yep.
the fact that I can control what I put in my body and how much I work out, I think that's why I'm addicted to CrossFit and nutrition, because it's the only thing I can control, and it has to do with me. And so I think it's the perfect thing to control.
love it. What about you,
Yeah.
Jess?
My nutrition has come a long way. That not that I ever ate bad, I just never ate enough. I was very
Okay.
restricted in a lot of foods. A lot of history when it comes to it until I met Seth and he was like, you have to eat more food. And then that's when I started tracking my macros to make sure that I was eating enough. And the most, I mean, I'm eating a lot now, but when I eat more is when I look better. And it's
And,
tried and true.
yes.
Like,
How hard was that? Like, go more into detail. How hard was it for you to go from basically eating,
under a
like
1,000
yes,
calories
like
a
very
day.
like a little bird, right? Like very little.
It's a mind game.
Yes. Like how hard was that exactly in the mindset? Not like physically, but in the mindset. How hard was that?
Mindset was really hard. So I was under eating,
Yeah.
just again, the life circumstances that I was in. And then when Seth and I met, I put him through the ringer of him telling me, like, so I was eating under 1,000 calories, and we only said, okay, I'm going to eat 1,400 or 1,500. It was so hard to accept that I'm not eating this amount of rice, and now
Yeah.
I'm eating this amount of rice. And now I eat a plate worth of like 70 grams of carbs just from rice. It took years to be okay with it,
Okay.
but I wouldn't trade it for anything. And it's easier said than done for me now. And I know Nat and I talk about it that like I eat 1,800 calories.
Yeah.
And for me now, I've worked on it. I've accepted it. This is how much I eat. So it's easy for me to tell her, do it. You'll feel great. You'll love it. But I can relate, and I went through the same thing that like it takes time.
Yeah.
It
I
takes
think-
time to get there.
Yeah, I think a lot of a lot of women go through
Women,
that.
yeah.
Because I also restricted myself when I was in high. I did so many diets, yo-yo
Yeah.
diets, up and down, up and down, up and down. Right now I'm at 1,700 calories, and I feel great. And it's because they like talk me through it. They allow me to. They're my sounding board, and so I talk to them. I'm like, Seth, are you sure? Is this gonna be okay? What's happening? And I feel great. And I was actually telling Janet the other day, I'm like, the more I eat, the more my abs show. So there's something to it. It's insane. And I don't. Now I want 1,800.
Okay. So
I
now.
want to go to 2,000.
So
Yeah.
let's eat so slowly, right? Like going for
Yes, yeah.
100 calories at a time or
Even
whatever.
for me, just thinking like, so I got married in October. Leading up to that, I remember like, of course, everybody wants to be very,
Yeah.
I was eating 1,600 calories, and that was like my most comfortable number. I thought it was a lot. And then we got past it into the new year, and Seth and I were talking, and I was like, you know what? I've been eating that for so long. Let me go up a little bit. And now I've eaten this for a little. I'm like, maybe I'll start going up again. So
Okay.
it takes time to get
And-
up there.
Also, like, so how did what helped you guys, right? Because obviously now you're looking leaner. It doesn't make sense, right? You're eating more and then you're looking more skinny. But how has it helped you guys? Is it because your body now has enough energy so you can push harder in the workouts, so then you lose the fat that you need to lose? Like, explain that. Yeah.
I think it's a combination of that you can push yourself harder here, because I definitely feel better here.
Yep.
But also it's a mindset. I feel like if I go all week thinking I'm going to gain a pound, I'm going to gain that pound. I don't
Okay.
know. That's just how my brain
Yep.
works.
Mhm.
But the more I tell myself, like, no, these 1,700 calories a day are fuel for my body, and I'm gonna look even better tomorrow. I don't know. I wait, and I feel that way the next day. So I think it's a combination of mind, and also, yeah, you get to push yourself here a little bit harder. And now I'm starting to like running again. So
Okay.
yeah.
And what about the pounds? So you mentioned the pounds thing. How are you guys with it if you gain 1 or 2 pounds, but you look amazing and you're performing? How do you guys deal with that part?
The number on the scale, it never really was anything to me. I mean, maybe okay at one point, again, circumstances in life, but for me personally, it was never something that even now, I don't really weigh myself. I step on the in body maybe like once a year, not even.
You're gonna say once a month, once
No.
a year.
Yeah, no, like again,
No, I
it's
don't because
yeah,
I know myself and like we were talking before, I'm type A, but that can be unhealthy. Like
Yeah,
I
okay.
cannot obsess over something that like full disclosure, I'm on my period right now, so
Yeah.
if I were to step on that, my numbers
Yeah.
would be different.
Yeah.
Like something different is happening in my body right now. But going back to what we were saying with eating more food, you can push more here, but your body is also under less stress, taking in more calories, and it can help you recover better. So you're depleted from working out, you're depleted from being in a calorie deficit, and your body is like hanging on for dear life. Oh my God, I'm not recovered. You're working me so hard. I don't have enough food.
And then
So
you don't sleep.
and you don't sleep is oh my
Huge.
God.
That's another big
Oh,
topic.
we should get sponsored by Magnesium. Your encapsulation sponsor me. I told Nat to take it, then she told like her whole family to take it.
Yes.
I have like 10 people that are now taking those pills. I'm sending it out to everybody.
I'm not a doctor. I'm kind of a medical professional, but not in this space. Like it makes a
Disclosure.
difference, so yeah.
Well, the whole scale, I was addicted to the scale.
Okay.
And it's crazy because I do have one at home, but I don't even remember the last time I used it. I've now, the in-body, I'm doing it once a month, not every week, because again, I can also get very obsessed with like the number. The last time I did it, yes, I gained 2 pounds. I gained body fat, but I look ripped.
Yeah.
How does that make sense?
Yeah. The
doesn't.
whole body weight,
Right,
by the water, all that
Right,
makes a huge
Right. How
difference.
hydrated or dehydrated you are and what you ate the night before
Yeah.
or 2 days before that, and it can
Yes.
affect all of it.
Love it. Okay, favorite meal or snack before or after training?
I love food. So I've
All
been
of it.
Stacked. If you want to sponsor me as well, another sponsor here.
We're gonna have Carlos's mailbox is
I
gonna
should have
be
brought all
Oh.
the food and just placed
Yes.
it here. So I've been introduced to stacked pancakes by Jessica Titus,
Okay.
and I am now addicted, and I have that before I work out.
For the workout.
Whether it's in the morning or the after, like that's what I have every day. And just recently, I started adding blueberries to them,
Yeah.
and a
Ooh,
little bit
yes.
of Kerrygold butter, and a little bit of syrup.
Yeah.
That's what I have
Good.
before my workout. And when I have that, I feel amazing while I'm here.
Yes. Yes. That's when she kicks everybody's ass. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Usually during the week, I'm on the road right before I come in, so I need something I'm easy to travel with. I'll always have some type of protein and then some type of carb that is a little bit more dense. So I don't need a whole thing of strawberries because then I have to eat a lot of them. So I'll have like a banana, some dried mango,
Ooh, yeah,
a
mango's
meat
good.
stick, maybe some pretzels if like I just need like those quick carbs before the gym.
Yeah, that's good. So
I
that's
wake up at 6 in the morning to cook my breakfast every day.
and you guys
Well,
know.
all the meals of the day. Yeah.
Call her at 6 a.m. She's gonna be posting her food journal. What about after? Do you guys do anything after working out?
I'm here for like an extra 5 hours of my life.
You have to drag Natalie.
So
out of the
we-
You have to drag me out of the
What
door
if we will have like a kitchen?
so that I can cook my own food.
Whatever, yes. Yeah, like literally we'll have a whole kitchen. You can cook your own food, or we could like, let's say we had a restaurant. What would you do? Would you eat after? Or would you?
I need some time. I I can't like work
Right
out
away.
and then
Yeah.
eat right
Yeah.
after.
That's
but
good.
By the time I get home, that's when I'm like, okay, I'm ready.
Okay.
I'm ready to eat now.
Yeah, so
I
that's
need
good.
some time.
So that's like I usually like to I'll eat before the workout, so it fuels my workout, and then after it has to be like an hour and a half after.
yeah.
That's
Wow.
kind of like where I'm like I want to eat something
Yeah.
Yeah.
to feel the muscles again.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For the recovery, you know. That's good. I like it. All right. Impact of nutrition on performance and recovery. What? Okay, so let's see. Jess, that she's done more of this, right? She's done 20-minute EMOMs for 20 years,
Since I was just 5 years
The
old.
math is not mathing.
right? She was born doing EMOMs, and then you figure out nutrition. So was what was most impactful?
Like intracarb work or intracarb intake while you're working out.
Yeah.
So it wasn't something that I ever did. I don't really do it now because I'm not here for such a long time. But like your body needs carbs. Like if you're doing this high intensity, your carbs are your energy. So sometimes I would drink carb shakes. So it's just powdered of
Sugar.
50 grams of carbs, and I would drink it, and I would be able to like literally do a full other workout at 100%, or I would have baby food because it was something you could just
Yeah.
intake really quick. But for recovery now, after I work out, like 50 carbs minimum is something that I have because your body, you need it, especially everything that we're doing here and getting enough protein in and
Yep. So, would you say nutrition is more impactful than? Okay, let's do this. If I work out 6 hours a day, or my nutrition is dialed in, what will be most impactful?
your nutrition.
Definitely.
Yeah. Because you can work as hard as you want here and then not eat well and not.
Drink all day.
Yeah. I mean, your habit is just kind of, it is what it is. Like it's a commonly said thing, but like you can't outwork a bad diet. It's gonna eventually come up to catch you. And it's not to say that like I don't indulge and that I don't enjoy myself, because I do. And
I do too.
Yeah. Because I think that's really important too. I think that like you need the balance, because if you're so obsessive about that, and then you have to just find a good balance between all of it. But eating for performance, it makes a huge difference.
Yeah.
Just eating enough.
Yeah, so that, I would say nutrition for sure. Like it takes, think about all the time you're thinking about eating, right? Like during the day.
Yeah.
I wake up and think about I'm thinking about it right now.
This is a type A, maybe not so healthy, but like I plan my meals out the whole day when I first wake up.
Yeah. And it's
Literally
easy,
in bed,
right?
I'm
Like
like,
now, think about no more of a type A. That's like for work, right? If you don't have your to-do list, work is like all over the place, and you
Right.
think you're busy, and you
Absolutely.
think like all these crazy things are happening. It's same with nutrition,
Yes.
right? Like if you have your food ready for the day, you don't think about it.
Right.
Now it's out of your way. You know what you're gonna eat, done, and then you're set.
Right,
Next thing to
right.
think about.
I always make sure I leave enough space for some kind of sweet treat.
Yep. That's
True,
good.
TrueMate, sponsor me, please. Brookies, brownies.
Yeah.
All of it. All of it.
Yeah.
No, I like, again, it's great. Like everybody goes through, like I'm going through like a no sugar thing. So for me, what I'm doing to relax is I'll do 3 weeks of macros, counting like everything, and then I'll do, like, I got sick last week, and I didn't eat. For some reason, when I got sick, I didn't want any carbs. All I wanted was fat and protein. And all I ate was literally a steak with avocado. That was all I could
Which
eat.
is still healthy.
Yeah,
still
it's
healthy,
great.
yeah.
It's good. And then obviously I didn't need the carbs because I wasn't working out. I was just laying in bed doing nothing.
For steak,
So I ate in the morning, I ate 4 eggs, and in like mid-afternoon, I will force myself to have the steak and avocado, and that's like my cheat meal, like a steak. That's what I'm using as my brownie or whatever. And it's just I just wanted to see what happens to my body. How does it feel? How does it recover without having like not that I don't have sugar, I have fruits and stuff, but like having like processed sugar.
Processed sugar.
Yes, that's the whole thing. But yeah, I don't. My kids still have it. Natalie has it. You guys have it.
I
It's
think
good.
it's important to know, and this is a little side note, that the nutrition, because a lot of people might look at me or look at her and be like, oh, they have everything down, their workouts, their nutrition. It's an everyday battle.
Oh,
Like
God,
it's
yes.
not like it's not easy,
No.
you know? But it helps when you have other people that are going through it too. Like I text him, I don't know, like 2 weeks ago. It's like, hey, like I'm so hungry. I'm actually eating 2,000 calories a day. What's happening? You know, like what can I do to like not do that, right? And they're like, oh yeah, we go through the same thing too. And so knowing that everybody goes through it,
Yes.
it's not perfect, but just at least putting effort into knowing what you're eating, I think that's like the first step.
Yeah.
A lot of people I feel like are very scared to even start tracking
Yes.
because of the unknown or because they
Right.
think that
The thing
it's an
is gonna-
extreme. Yeah,
yes.
it's either I do it or I don't know. Like we're always gonna be
Yeah.
here. And
Yeah, and
every
it takes
day-
a little bit. It takes a little bit to get used to like everything, right?
Yeah.
Like when we have a first job, it's hard to get to it
Right.
at first.
Time to adjust.
Yeah, first time you do CrossFit is hard.
Yeah.
First time you do anything.
Yeah.
First time you
Yeah.
have a baby. First time
Everything, yeah.
everything's so it's the same. It's just like a little learning period.
Yeah.
And
you
even
get-
4 years, I'm still, like I said, I'm still learning. This January that we did the nutrition challenge,
Yeah.
I flipped over to eating more whole foods. And like now I'm craving, not that I didn't eat vegetables and salads before I did, but now I'm actually craving those foods.
You're more aware.
I'm more aware and I love how it makes my body feel. And it's,
Yeah, because you could fill
Love
up
it.
your macros with
junk or,
yeah, I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah.
it can, but it fits my macros.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine, but, like, it's also
the quality of the
what
food.
you're eating and
Alright.
even, like, having those little sweet treats. I know the way that I am, I'm very brand specific about what I'm going to buy. So
Me too.
if I am going to, like, can we say brands on here?
I've already said like 50 brands.
I mean,
So,
you guys are
like-
sponsored by the whole.
Like, for example, a cookie. I'm not going to
Yeah.
buy Chips Ahoy.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
buy the brand Simple Mills because it's cleaner ingredients, it's a better quality. I don't knock off the whole box. I'll eat 3 of them and it satisfies it. And sometimes it's better if you have that feeling you want something.
Yeah.
Just have it, don't go overboard, and then move on and
Yeah.
pick up where you left off with the rest of your
Yes.
nutrition. So
That was good. Yeah, when I first started my nutrition, my nutritionist will tell me I will be like, I need ice cream. I need ice cream, and he'll go buy whatever ice cream you like, eat it all, and throw. That's it. Don't leave it at the house. And I will buy the Eddies like this
Oh.
one.
he probably meant maybe like a pint.
Not the whole.
I will have that whole thing. Boom, and I,
I
will
remember
show
you
him.
telling me that.
And he
yes.
was like, holy shit, you had all of that? And he was like, yes. I'm like, you done with it? Yes, I'm done. And he literally, like, it was like, we used to do 6 weeks at a time. And it was always on a Sunday in the middle of the 3 weeks. I will have it, and then that's it. I wouldn't even want it anymore. But yeah, now I don't even want anything. It's just, that's crazy. I can't believe it. I don't even look at it, nothing.
No, you don't crave it? I always crave sweets.
Nothing. It's insane.
getting
I don't
dessert
know how it
tonight.
happened. All right. Do you guys follow any specific nutrition approach? So you guys been talking a lot about macros. Is that what you guys do?
Yes.
Yeah.
Macros.
What would you say to a new person? Is that okay for anyone to start doing macros, or is like a level that you go up to?
I think that even before somebody starts counting macros, you almost have to see food differently. Like when you look at your plate, you have to be able to see it as, do I have protein? Do I have carbs? Do I have fats? And again, with the mindset, it's changing your mindset about how you view food. So you can view it, it's, I think, fuel and pleasure. When you're eating for fuel, you want to be able to see those foods that way, and just knowing, okay, if I'm going to go work out, I need to have carbs, I need to have some protein, I don't need the fat. And then I think there needs to be education on food and what you're eating and what you're eating it for.
Yeah. This is education right here, guys.
But being educated on it first, I think, because knowledge is power. So if you know that, then when you go to start counting, you're already able to see your food that way and be like, okay, I have my protein, I can track that. I have my carbs, I can do that. I have my fat, I can do that.
Love it. Love it. Nat,
I need you to ask the question again.
your, your nutrition approach. So like you do macros.
I do
So
macros.
like was it like did you start with that or did you do something before that?
I mean, I feel like I've been in a diet my entire life.
Oh my God.
Like I said, I did yo-yo. This is the first, and when I say the word diet, I mean just like a style of eating. I feel like this is the first time where this actually works for me. But I don't want to just say that it works for everyone, right? Like I have a cousin that I tried to help, and like for her, just the plate method is what's working for her right now, right? For me, that's not gonna happen.
Yeah.
I need to know what I'm eating, what I'm not eating. Like if I need to know the number, because if not, I'm gonna stack that plate and it's gonna look like a mountain. And
It looks good from here.
Yeah, that's gonna be my plate method. And so
Don't go
but
from
I
the
know
side.
that, but I think that comes with knowing truly and accepting who you are and knowing yourself and knowing like what your boundaries are with food, and accepting that and then choosing: am I going to do the plate method? Am I going to do macros? And for me, macros all the way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Love it. Something you guys wish you knew starting out.
Macros.
Okay.
Really, because for me it was like this was the missing piece. But I feel like all the gyms that I went to, either they were not talking about the nutrition part, or they knew about it but they wanted to charge you for it.
Yes.
And it's like, well, I can't afford to pay another whatever $100-something for this. Okay, I guess I won't learn it. And so it was very intimidating, like I said, until I got to this gym where it was kind of like just like free information. Like you guys genuinely wanted us to be better,
Yes.
and you guys knew that the nutrition part was probably the most important part out of all of it. Like she said, we could be here all week, but if we're not watching what we're doing in the kitchen,
It won't work.
yeah.
What about you, Jess?
Yeah.
Anything you wish you knew?
I wish I knew it was okay to eat.
Yes.
To eat food.
Yeah.
To properly, keep up with what I was doing here. But really just going back to that education piece, I think that just like a lot of people just aren't educated, and it's not their fault. There's there's no opportunity for it, and fortunately and unfortunately on social media, it's too much. And you see one extreme to the other, and you don't know what to believe, and nobody's there to help you with like the middle ground of it is what you truly do need to know. So I don't do extremes. I don't think one is better than the other, but like having the education and truly understanding food is, that's what's going to give you the long-term success.
Love
I
it.
agree.
Love it. Tips for staying consistent with working out and nutrition. Let's start with nutrition first. How do you guys stay consistent with nutrition?
It's just, I wish I had a good answer. It's just something that like I am routine oriented, so it's like very much a part of my day, and it's something that like it makes the weeks much easier for Seth and I, especially when like he's on shift and he has school. We'll go to the store, we'll buy everything, we'll prep it, and that's it. We don't even have to think about it. So we do it for the purpose of, we're eating to look a certain way, to perform a certain way, but also at the end of the day, it makes your life so much easier.
Yeah.
Nat? Consistent.
I think you have to answer the
My
question
nerves,
first.
I'm nervous.
It's okay.
I know,
Tips for staying consistent with nutrition.
With nutrition, I don't like doing the bulk cooking. It's just me personally, even though I don't work from home. What I do is like if I buy a bunch of ground beef, I do separate it, but I don't cook it until the night of, right? Because I like my meat to be fresh.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess meal prepping and just Tuesdays for me because it's my late day. After I get off of work at 6, I head straight to the supermarket and I'm buying all my groceries on Tuesdays. Right,
Okay.
that's the day that works for me.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, I don't really know how to answer that
Yeah,
question.
so that's well, it's hard for us because it's easy. So
Right.
yeah,
Yeah,
like
it's
it's
kinda-
what
it's-
we
It's like,
what
duh,
we
this is what
do
I'm doing.
yeah. So I
It's
think
my passion.
yes, I think when you just need to find that first the discipline, like learn that part of being disciplined to yourself, right? Like discipline to your health, discipline to like the personal feeling and emotion that you get when someone tells you, "Man, you're looking really good,"
Yeah.
or when you look yourself in the mirror and like, "Wow, I look amazing," right? Like, and you're proud of yourself. That little things every day, I think, gives you the
Push.
motivation, the discipline, the consistency to go, okay, I'm gonna go do it because I know this feeling I like.
Right.
So I think it's clicking those two together what makes it all work.
Yeah.
So once people figure that out, and it's different times for everybody, right? Like that's why we are doing this now. That every week we put out a podcast about nutrition, about things, so that people just hear it and listen to it and understand it, and then maybe it'll click for someone today, and it'll click for somebody the next week, and just like that. That's our goal. That's why we're doing this more often.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I feel the best I've
Like it.
ever felt in my entire life.
Yes,
And I'm
me too.
38 years
Yeah.
old. And that's the feeling that I chase every morning when I wake up. I'm like, how can I feel even better than I did yesterday? And
Love it.
yeah.
Love it. Love it. Love it. All right. We're gonna do a rapid fire.
Oh, God. I don't know
Okay.
what. God.
So little quick questions. We'll see what you guys got. Favorite CrossFit movement?
Power clean.
Bar muscle ups.
Wow. Good.
Was that
Lifting and
surprising?
gymnastics. Um,
Oh, handstand,
Oh.
whatever. What do you,
Oh,
on the
push-ups.
wall, on the
Push-ups.
wall. Yeah.
Awesome
I'm really
push-ups.
good at those.
yes. So,
Heavy
uh,
squat cleans.
yeah. So no surprising. It's just funny how like it went from weightlifting to gymnastics.
Yeah.
It was
I
cool.
don't know how
It was
to
like
use
a
the,
cool.
I don't know how to use the rig.
Oh, I love it.
Yes, you do. All right, I like that. Least favorite workout. Let's do workout or movement.
Snatches.
Least favorite workout. We did it the other day. Heavy Isabel.
Okay.
I
yeah.
did 3 snatches and was like, I'm
Snatches.
gonna leave the gym.
See, it's always snatches.
But that for me, it's mental. Like I
Movement,
know I
okay.
can do it, but like you snatch it and you feel the weight and you're like, wow, I have 29 more to do.
Yes, I get it. I get it. Okay. Yes. 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 That's and look. See, like this is just talking, right? She struggles. Like it's everyone goes through it. Like it goes from Jess, that's like one of the feeders here, to somebody that just started, right? Like it's
Yeah.
the same 29 reps
Right.
later.
But it's working
Yeah.
on sure all of your movements, but it's working on your mind game. And
Yes.
I know I have
Yes,
like
yes.
the same thing, and everyone's oh, it's so easy for you. I'm like, well, I have a good poker face, but I do like
Yeah.
it's my mind game. Like
Yes.
I worked my mind. It's not that things don't hurt me, but I'm very comfortable being uncomfortable.
yeah.
So I can stay in that spot that I feel like I'm gonna vomit for the whole workout, and I'll do the whole thing. I don't feel good.
Yeah.
But like I'm okay feeling like that.
You're okay with it. That's good.
It
And
sounded a little
that,
mental, but
did it take time for you to do that, or was it like
yeah.
you just walked in and you're like, yeah, I can hold it here forever?
No, it took me
You
time.
built it, right? Yeah.
Yeah, it took time to build up.
Yeah.
CrossFit is, I feel like a lot of it is mental too. If you walk in saying you're not going to do something, like there's days where I'm like,
Yes.
I don't want anybody to push me today. And
Yeah.
I'm very vocal to, David's my main coach and I'm very vocal. He already knows, don't mess with me that day. but he knows that something's wrong, right?
Yeah.
So that's why I'm not pushing. But it's I feel like CrossFit is a very mental
Yes.
Yeah.
thing. For
Yes,
sure.
yes. All right. Go to pump song before the workout. So what do you guys listen to, like in the car before coming here, or like do you want to listen to a song during the
Murder podcast.
workout? Okay.
That's all. I listen to a lot of podcasts.
Okay.
And most of them are about crime and murder.
And that's your that's
Killing people.
Oh my God, watch out. Nobody get on that bad side.
that's what you listened to before.
Her head was missing. Her legs were missing. And Nat is like, oh yeah, let's go. I'm ready to
Let's
have
go.
this workout.
I like it. Love it. Yes.
Okay, I'm exposing myself here. So not really like during the week, but it's really before the open.
Okay.
I don't know if I want to say that it's superstitious, but like I always do the same thing. So I'll always eat a banana. And I always listen to this song called Spirit in the Sky by Norman Greenbaum.
Okay.
I don't know if I've heard that.
I don't,
I'm gonna
that
listen
is
to
like,
it.
oh my God, put it on, I'll PR.
What is
Yeah,
what is
I don't
what
know
what
why.
type of is it rock? Is
It's
it
like a classic rock
Okay.
old song. I think one of the first times I heard it was when I was at my gym when I was living in New York.
okay?
They always played. We would either work out in silence.
Oh
My very
God.
first workout there, we worked out to the national anthem. It was, and that's honestly, I'm sure the owner of the gym won't listen to this, but the gym up there, like that is where it transformed like my mind,
Okay.
my life outside of the gym. Like I wish I was personally in a better spot in my life
Yeah.
when I was living up there. I think I could have. I already got a lot out of being up there, but I think I could have gotten more.
Yeah.
But they would always play like just really random old school things, and I heard that song. I'm like,
And that was it.
my song.
Wow. Cool. Good to know. What's one gym bag item you can't live without? So
I need to get a gym bag. Mine's falling apart.
sponsor.
Yeah, what bag do
Who
you
wants
want?
to sponsor
Yeah.
me?
Any bag that wants to sponsor now.
I guess I would say what I'm using the most right now are my grips.
Okay.
My grips for the
Yeah.
rig. Yeah.
My grips.
Yeah.
I love my grips
Okay.
for the rig. Yeah.
Good. Grips. So that's it. Everything else has to go.
No,
I'm kidding.
I need my jump rope unless you guys can have
No.
like a really small jump rope for us.
my belt would be second.
Yeah.
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 And then my knee sleeves third. I'm listing my
And
whole
in
bag
one
here.
of those, one of those true CrossFit workouts. You got grips, knee sleeves,
Oh my!
belt.
I hate
sweatband.
that. I feel like I'm suffocating the whole workout.
That's me every day.
Oh, but you have 2 pairs of
I have
knee sleeves.
4 knee sleeves,
4 knee sleeves.
2 belts,
Here and here.
4 grips. For the top of my head and the
Literally,
bottom. All right. Coffee before or after your workout?
Before and after. I'm having it right here. I have a whole thing. Dunkin'
That's
Donuts.
Easy.
That is Dunkin' Donuts.
Yeah.
Yes. Do you even have coffee?
I do, just in the morning.
Okay.
And then I used to drink pre-workout,
Yeah.
like caffeinated pre-workout before
Yeah.
I would come.
Like 300 milligrams.
Oh my
Like-
God, like 200 milligrams.
Yeah.
But like, I loved it. It was great. I had to stop though. I sound like an addict, but I had to stop. Because you would get that like huge burst. I mean,
Yeah.
especially during the open, I'm like, I'm taking a full scoop. It paid off. But then after, I'm like, wow, I'm
Yeah.
a mess. I should.
Trash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is just too much.
Yes.
Yeah,
That's
definitely
good.
before.
Yeah, something I would do it before, and like now I do it when I like if I want to do really good in the workout, I'll have it. Like I have a double
Pre-workout
shot.
or coffee?
Pre-workout, coffee.
Coffee.
Yeah, no. I used to do pre-workout before. When I first started, because everyone was doing it, you know. So you're like, yeah, which pre-workout do you take?
Yeah.
Holy shit! I can't believe I'm
I don't
still
like
alive.
it. I don't
Yes.
like the
No,
pre-workout.
Seth and I both, we switched to
Yeah.
just like non-caffeinated.
Yeah.
So like it has beta alanine in it, so now just my body tingles instead,
Yes.
which is a little weird.
That's the part I don't like that. I don't like
That's
the
what you don't
feeling.
like?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I-
that's
I-
the part that I like. You
like that?
yes,
Oh, no,
that's
I
what
don't
you
like the
want. Like you want
tingling.
that, like.
As long as there's no caffeine in it, like it makes a huge difference without it.
All right, early morning what or evening?
You'll never see me here at 5 a.m.
If I could choose a time, I would choose 12 every day, but obviously I can't
Okay.
do that. the afternoon. I
Afternoon
feel like
better?
3:30 would be the best time for me, but
Okay.
now I gotta do 4:30. So
So I have the. If you do it in the morning, you have that energy to carry your day, right? Um, I don't know if I go and do a workout like yesterday. I worked out at 5:30. I could not go to bed until like midnight.
yeah,
It takes adjusting.
Yes,
Like
like
I
holy
say,
moly.
I say you'll never see me here at
Magnesium.
5 a.m.
Yeah. No, like at 5 a.m. is
But
also like it's extreme, right? Like that's like that.
Yeah.
Your body's not even awake.
yeah, but I used to when I was in grad school, I went 6 a.m. religiously, but I didn't have any other choice. But now I have a choice,
Yeah.
so
Then you do it.
I'm not.
So
Actually,
you
my
prefer the
first-
afternoon.
Yeah,
my
I like
first
the
CrossFit
afternoon.
gym, I did was it 5 or 6 a.m. class?
Yep.
But because I was working at a job where I worked events, like I was an event coordinator, so I couldn't
had-
do it.
you
I
couldn't do
had to.
afternoon.
That was just what I had to do. I do what I have to do
Yeah.
to get to.
Yeah, I
the
did 5 a.m. I did
But I
5. It
have
was
more
5:30
energy.
on
I
my
have
gym.
more energy in the
Oh, for
afternoon.
sure.
Yeah, and those
Yeah.
pancakes. Once I eat those pancakes, that's it. I'm ready.
Pancakes
Yeah.
sponsor.
Stacked.
Sponsor stacked. If you could have one cheat meal guilt free, what would it be?
I feel like I already do. I already have it guilt free.
Okay.
Oh,
What
good
is it?
answer, Nat. That's what I was.
Yeah.
I don't feel bad when I have it.
Yeah.
Pizza. Maybe I feel a little bit. It just depends on how much bread is on there, but
How thick that bread is.
I don't know. I love all food. I'm thinking
Yeah.
about food right now.
Okay. That's great.
Yeah, my
Yes.
favorite is a warm chocolate chip cookie
Yeah.
with
Yes, that's
vanilla
my
ice
weakness.
cream on it. Oh,
Actually, I
love
should have
it.
Good.
said that. That's my answer. I changed my answer. That's why I love the brookie so much.
I love it.
That's my weakness.
Yeah, with ice cream on top. That's
Oh, a
Right,
brookie
yeah.
with see, protein and then the ice cream.
You get a
whole
little bit
thing.
of milk.
Yeah.
who inspires you in the gym? Anyone inspires you guys?
All together. Nutrition, she does. That's why I'm happy we did this podcast together. Her and Seth, I feel like are my go-to people for nutrition. Physically too. I don't know. I feel like everybody I just love this community.
Good. Yes.
I would say being in the CrossFit space as long as I have and being with as many groups of people that I have, I am very appreciative how accepting and everyone's just like here to be here and to have fun and that, we're just all here to have a good time and
Yeah.
to not necessarily go after anyone to purposely bring them down.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Love it.
Kindness.
Okay. What can you guys leave for the audience? Like a habit or anything that will help them be better on nutrition or the workouts, anything like that. What advice can you give them?
are you going to remember the question?
Maybe not. A couple. I mean, I think it again, and it goes back to everything we've been talking about. If you haven't started your nutrition journey, I feel like that is something that you should prioritize this year.
How what do you think of does the nutrition challenge help?
I think it's a good thing at the beginning. It even helped me. Like, even though I've been doing macros for the past 5 years, even doing the challenge helped me because I learned how to eat differently, right? Even like the things that I was eating last year, I'm eating different this year. So I feel like that definitely helps. Just to kind of set the tone for the year.
Yeah.
Obviously, when you do a nutrition challenge, it's called a challenge for a reason. You're supposed to do something challenging.
Hard.
Yeah, something hard and not complain about it. So that does help. And I don't know, right now I'm focusing on obviously getting my workouts. I work out 6 times a week. My nutrition, it's not perfect, but I strive every day to make it what it is, eating, fueling my body, and trying to get my 10,000 steps. I feel like that's something that I never really incorporated before, the 10,000 steps thing. And it just gets me feeling better. Like I get a 30-minute lunch break and I work at a university campus and I walk for 30 minutes and I read.
Yeah.
Which I'm also not a big reader, but now I'm like on my second book for the year, and so I just all these things that just everything just in your life just starts getting tied together. And I don't know if that answered your question, but yeah.
Very good. Yes.
I think the biggest thing is shifting your mindset and creating habits. And also, the more educated and the more knowledgeable people are on things,
Yep.
it's going to lead you to more success. So I know you had mentioned doing a challenge, and challenges can be good. And I know that, Carlos, you and I have spoken about this, but I think that having that education component and really knowing what you're going into can help you feel more confident and could maybe lead to an even more successful challenge.
Yeah.
Because you already know all of these things that you're doing, and you're not necessarily having to research it or figure it out yourself
Yeah.
when you're like eating 1,300 calories and you're like,
Yes.
oh my God, I'm dying. How am I going to do this? So I think having that education piece beforehand, and I don't know if this was part of it, but also not like villainizing foods either. Like
Yeah,
every
yeah, yeah.
food serves a purpose. So like us saying before, having a cookie and ice cream, like
Yep.
maybe I just got a huge promotion. I'm gonna be like, I'm celebrating and I'm gonna have that, and it's a celebratory thing, a cultural thing in my
Yep.
culture. Like someone's born, you eat.
Yeah.
Someone dies, you eat. You
Yes.
eat for everything,
Yes.
and like it's a huge part of our lives.
Yeah.
So I think just having a really healthy relationship with food is
Yes.
can lead to a lot of success as well.
Yeah.
Yep. Love it. Well, thank you guys. You
Yeah.
guys did amazing.
And we're
Thanks.
we're approachable. So like
Yeah.
I
Yes.
feel like the reason why a big part of my success has been being able to approach everybody at the gym, and so allowing these conversations to happen, and then our friendship grew because of that, right?
Yeah.
And so I feel like this, if you're gonna do it anywhere, it's in this space,
Yeah.
and so you can come up to us and we can give you the information that
Yes.
we.
Ask him all the questions, guys.
Yeah.
Ask everything, because
Yeah.
you're not going to know unless you ask. And I feel like asking people who have truly done it and lived it themselves
Yep.
versus like, yeah, you could go on social media and see certain things, but like
It's all a
Yes.
lie.
it's not
Yeah.
real. I
It's-
mean, most of it, like,
Yeah, a lot of
no,
it.
it's hard to
Exactly. It
pick
could be.
through.
Yes.
Like, you're not
Right.
sure. And I wish that, like, there were people like us when I was first starting 11 years ago that I
Yeah.
was able to really sit down and pick someone's brain and talk to them about it.
Exactly.
Like, I love spreading the knowledge. I know you do. I know Seth does. And, like,
Yeah, and trying
all
things
have a lot
out.
to
Try it
say.
out and give it
it's
the
trial and
give
error.
it a chance.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right.
See what happens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the worst that can
Absolutely.
happen? You
Yep.
just decide on date
You
3 that
look
you don't want to do
sexy.
it.
I
Yeah, you
mean-
look sexy.
Yes.
Whatever.
Your abs are popping
Yeah.
out. You got muscles. Like what?
Yep,
Yeah.
Yep. I love it. Well, thank you guys.
right.
Thank you for
guys did
having us.
Thank you
amazing.
for having us.
Anytime.
It's fun.
Yeah, we'll do it
We
again.
have to plan our next one for like next 3 months.
Yeah,
Right
so
now.
I'll
There's a
plan-
calendar.
Yeah, the next
December
one whenever, yes, in December, 6 months next year, 2026,
Oh God, can't believe that.
the new place. All right, I love you guys. Thank
All
you.
right, love you too.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. I hope the sound was good. That's what I was thinking.